And it still didn't happen. Where were the voters on the Democratic side? How did they how frustrating had it to be even for Glenn?
Yeah.
Okay. Then on my side, okay, if you're saying why is he all of a sudden changing sides? Because I believe that we're in that much. How bad is it when I'm saying to pick the person that I have been talking about because at least he knows the situation that the city's involved in? I think that the alternative, which is John Accardo, okay, and the Republican Party that comes with him. And I got nothing against John. I like John, great guy. Okay, as you know, we helped run his last campaign. Okay, so this is nothing personal.
So wait, something happened. Something happened. You ran his last campaign, both of you, right?
Yes. Well, we helped work with it.
Okay,
Yes.
this time, John Accardo's up here, you're here. You guys walk past each other. You don't say anything.
Right. Do you know
something's
why?
going. No, something's going on.
Yes. Here's what's going on.
I do know why. Something's going on.
What ended up happening? John was a Democrat the whole time. The Democrats at that particular point weren't going to endorse John again. He would have been running unendorsed, just like I did, trying to get something, and they weren't going to put any money.
Right.
So John switches over to be a Republican after he told us he was done. He was not going to run it. He decided, I'm going to give it one more shot. The Republican Party says, I'm going to stand behind you. We're going to give you all the lines, and we're going to give you all the money you need, and we're going to make sure that your message gets out there. John decides to run again. Okay, it's not John I got anything against. It's the Republican Party because they make the 3 men in a room that happens in New York State, they take it to even a further length. It's actually 2 men in a room and someone that's not supposed to be in the room. Okay? And so it isn't John. It's Sandinato, who won't wipe his ass without asking Henry Witasic whether he can. And it's Henry Witasic that won't even look at anyone unless he asks George Maziarz whether George is in power or not. So basically they anoint him with the Republican endorsement. They anoint him with the independent endorsement. They cost me money fighting to try and keep the independent. They get me thrown out on a technicality, not because there was any reason. And they even said there was no reason for us to be here except he didn't finish the paper.
Wait. Didn't you challenge any petitions?
No.
You didn't challenge any petitions?
We didn't have to. We had most petitions signed.
You didn't challenge anybody else's minor lines or anything? There was no challenges?
Oh, Pascal's, but not John's. Okay, now we challenge Pascal.
So why is it okay for them? Why are you saying they had somebody throw out?
No, because we didn't challenge it. We asked for them and we started the challenge. When we found out that there was not enough signatures, we did not go after them in court like they did with me. They challenged mine for absolutely no reason. They weren't challenging my signatures. They challenged the fact what they, in court was, they even admitted that, Judge, it's not a matter of whether this case should be here or not. It's a matter of it has to stand because that person didn't file the paperwork in time. Not whether our challenge against them has any merit. Okay. Now let's take it a step further. First time we go in for a meeting, show of power. Who's sitting together? All the people. You know who's with them? Pascal. The Republican Party put Pascal up to running, whether anybody wants to admit it or not. And you know why? Because Pascal's hot on this issue about landlords.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And it can't get, first off, the county can't do anything about it because it's a state law. They're not going to go after it. But the county can only help them. Who's in power in the county? The Republicans. Okay? What party has never been able to get into the city of Niagara Falls? The Republican Party. Because there's too many Democrats. The Democrats are over 2-1. So it's very difficult for them to exert any power. Look at the Republican Party at the county level. Nothing except corruption and political jobs. Look who gets the contracts. People get parking ramp contracts. People get garage contracts, storage contracts. They buy the building from the county and then rent it back for 50 times what the building cost them.